already part 4 of the copy grinder, or whatever I'm gonna call it. I'm finishing everything for this grinder, so I made some little box that I can put my shop vacuum cleaner in. Hopefully that will get most of the dust that's coming off, but it's just an experiment, and there's got to be some dust extraction above too, because there are going to be other things done with it. And of course for the router I need a complete different setup, so I made this guard so I can't get there, because I'm holding it here mostly, so I can't get there with my hands to the blade, and so I can screw this off, and then this is especially for the grinder, and when then I take the grinder off and put the router in, I've got to make another cover. But for now, let's hope this works and figure a few things more out. So many things to do. Doesn't work enough, but it comes out great. The profile that I put here comes out here, and well, this beam is too thin on one side and too thick on the other side, so but I guess you could say this works. When you got a nice piece of wood in here, kind of table leg. This was just an experiment with a really unbalanced piece of wood, which was about 8.5 by 8 by 10, and then a little bit out of shape. So it was really unbalanced, and still with this, well, tool I managed to get a round table leg. And when you sand it, it's absolutely great. So I know now that this works, and I've got 4 legs to make and to design, and I've got to be sure that I've got 3 centimeters that I can go in from the square point. Once you've got things smaller, then you have every time 3 centimeters from this, because that's the angle grinder room there is. So when you go further than 3 centimeters, the angle grinder will hit this square block. You think, well, make it completely round, but for the table it's going to be about 12-13 centimeters square first, and then start the rounding up. And I've got to come up with a design for the table leg that, well, is suitable with this 3 centimeter in the beginning. Once you are going along, and of course there's going to be more room because you already cut stuff away. So yeah, I think this really works. So got to do something about dust extraction. That's really ridiculous. But on the other hand, well, if you do 4 and you keep doing it, and then in the end you clean up, maybe it's not a problem. And the next stage on this thing is getting that top router on, getting some extra bars in, and well, all the other features I want to put on it. So for now, do some woodworking. It's a nice way to spend your time. Do some recycling. It's an even better way to spend your time. And see you in the next video. At the logo.